Hi guys, and welcome back to another video by your boy Shane91. Basically, today guys, I'm just running through. I did my rewards. I said I was going to save them for the Friday promo, but I thought I may as well do them, just to see what I will get. I did get an all black. This clip is sped up because no one really wants to see me open it unless I pack something good. I got an all black, so I decided to do Puskas, Prime Puskas. I spent around 500k on him, which wasn't too bad. I had about 1.3 million and I came out with 800k to spare. And this is the very last squad that I do for Puskas. That's why I've sped it up, show him walking out. And I've got gameplay with him today as well, which he is very good. I'm so glad I've done him. You'll see this new squad that I've built. I've built a team around players that I like in real life and in the game. So look at Puskas coming out now. Never played with Puskas before, not his baby, not his mid. This is his prime version. His moments version does have I think it's 5-star skills or a 5-star weak foot, one of those two. I'm not too fussed about that. I don't want to play the meta anymore because who cares? As you can see, I've got Wayne Rooney, one of my favourite players ever in football. Play for my team, Manchester United. And you'll see who else I bought as well. If it's going to come up, I bought Cristiano Ronaldo, I bought David Ginola. The only 3 tradable cards in my club. And now I bet you're wondering, how is all these players going to fit in? Well, it's a 3-5-2, and I did have Roberto Carlos on the left and João Cancelo on the right, but I wanted more attacking options on the left and the right. So I've got 5 basically defensive players. So I've got Ramos, Rio, Pavard, McKennie, and who's my other on João Cancelo. I've got them as my 5 core players who defend. I've got Cristiano Ronaldo and David Ginola unstable while attacking, but they get involved in the gameplay, and that's what I want. I want Best, Rooney, Puskas, Ronaldo, and Ginola all to get forward while going. The reason I've got Ronaldo and Ginola on the wings is because they need to have they need to be aggressive, and they need to have good physicality to be on the wings because they're going to have to track back and help defend sometimes. The defensive abilities aren't very good, defensive awareness. I can see that in the game because sometimes they get caught completely, they don't mark guys, but that's the risk I take when I play those two there. But if I played Roberto Carlos and João Cancelo, they'd have it on lockdown. So late on in games you will see that I bring on Roberto Carlos and I bring on usually Yarmolenko on the right hand side just for a little bit more of attacking option as he got upgraded as well. I like using that card. But yeah, we're going to get in some gameplay now. I think there's 5 games. Some of the games are so cheesy, man. It's ridiculous. This game sometimes, for some reason, it is momentum or it's handicap or it's scripting. It doesn't, no matter what you want to call it, there is some moments in these games where you think, how has my player not blocked that? How has my player not done this? How has my player not done that? I don't understand sometimes how when the player shoots, I'm in the line of the shot, but he doesn't get his foot in the way, it goes underneath his legs, and I think to myself, why have I got that? And for some reason I've added this clip in again. I don't know why, unless I didn't add an engine on him. You might see the same clip again. I don't know why you're seeing the same clip again, but unfortunately I'm sorry. But David Ginola there, I wanted to get a first owner, but none of them was coming up first owner, so I was like, do you know what? I'm just going to buy this one. It was the cheapest one on the market at the time, and that's what I wanted. But David Ginola is really good on the right hand side. This guy was really good at the game. He had David Ginola also. He kept abusing his pace. For some reason, my defenders are not tracking. I'll go in games sometimes, and his defenders are on me, constantly. But my defenders, they don't track. I think this first goal, you'll see, my defenders are stood still doing nothing. Look at Ramos. Just watch the gameplay develop here. My players are not moving. They're not moving the way I want them to. For some reason, sometimes gameplay does this. My 2 CDMs, McKennie and Cancelo, don't come back. He pulls back. Easy goal for him. All because of my midfield doesn't want to track the runners. My defenders are going too deep. I play on high depth, 60, 65 depth. It's just one of those things, and that was a penalty, but I tackled Messi at the first and he cheesed his way through. Some people say it's momentum, some people say scripting. I think it's like my friend, the foot founder, Mark says, it's morale. My players' morale is so low that the passes aren't coming off, the runs aren't coming off, the defensive awareness isn't coming off. We'll see that done with them from Best. George Best, mid, is so good. I would love to try his prime or icon moments. I'll never be able to get them, but you never know, you know what I mean? This guy, he's basically straight from kickoff here with David Ginola. Look at this. Poor defending from my half. When I've watched this back a couple of times, I thought, I need to do better in those situations, man. Like, when I get into champs, I need to do better. João Cancelo is so good as a centre mid. You can play this guy anywhere along the field, you know what I mean? It's actually crazy how much you can play him. And then I get a goal with Puskas here. This guy, he's really, really good. I wanted to try him at cam, but I feel like he's a striker, really, isn't he? He's not a cam. Like, other than who else could be cam? Rooney could possibly be a cam. He's got high work rate, so he will get back. So I might try Rooney there. But Ronaldo, Ginola on the wings, there we go. That's Ronaldo's defensive ability. He's not coming off at all there. But that guy had a solid chance there. Solid chance. I left that clip in a little bit there because he more than likely should have scored that. And then we play through his Best. We got McKennie now, who plays in a lovely ball to Wayne Rooney. And then I completely go one way, go the other, and then go back. Rooney there slams it in. Rooney is not going to miss them. Rooney is not going to miss them. And I should have won this game. I've left in like the very end of the match here. I was pushing this guy in the last 10 minutes. Pushing and pushing and pushing. But he just wouldn't come off for me. Like, I couldn't get an opening or anything like that. And you'll see what happens at the end. It's crazy stuff. Like, I was absolutely devastated when it happened. But it's FIFA, man. That's what happens. I pushed through it. I was free. I think I was like 2-0 down at the time. I came back. I should have just held the draw. Who cares, man? It's rivals. Like, it doesn't mean anything. Like, I've already got my 8 wins this week, so who cares? What do you guys think about the new promo, FUT Captains? I feel like it's one of those promos that EA want to do to get coins off the market, get your photo off the market, get all your cards that you've got, put them into upgrades just before Team of the Season, so then they can force people to go, oh, I've nothing in my club. Team of the Season's here. Team of the Season's coming on the 29th. I need to open packs with money. Well, I'm not going to do that. From this moment forward, from this day, every single pack I earn or get, I'm saving now for the Premier League Team of the Season. Look at that, this guy, counter-attack. I was dominating for 10 minutes, and that happens to me. This is the game in a nutshell. You dominate, the guy hits you on a counter-attack. It's the way it is. But yeah, from this moment on, I'm saving now for the Premier League Team of the Season. So the Premier League Team of the Season is probably going to be, May 5th? So I've got till the May the 5th now. Any pack I get, so marquee matchups packs, objective packs. So you know when you do an objectives player, say if you cross 2 goals and get 2 goals, you'll get like a small election pack or something like that. Save everything. And now you're gonna wonder, how am I gonna get the coins to like do marquee matches and stuff? Well, this is where FUT Champs comes in and Division Rivals. So I usually take the untradeable rewards in Division Rivals with the coins. So that's going to be like 35k there. And then in FUT Champions, I usually get 9 wins, which is I think 30k. So each week I'll get 60k's worth of coins, which I can put into marquee matchups and whatever like daily SBC they bring out, anything like that, and maybe a couple of upgrades. That's what I'm going to do. That's what I want to do, because I want to have like maybe 50 packs for that Premier League Team of the Season, just in case. You never know. You might pack one. I've done it before, and I packed it Alisson the goalkeeper 2 years ago. This year I want to go ham on it again, just to see who I get. I might get one, I might not, but we will see. Like, Team of the Season's not started yet, but this promo's a bit dead for me. He's going to last for 2 weeks, and then the most consistent Team of the Season will come out. But I want to save packs for that Premier League, because the Premier League one is the big one. I don't really buy Team of the Season cards. Like, I usually either earn them, or I usually just for the Reds, especially the Premier League one and the La Liga, the Serie A and the Bundesliga. People play champs just for those Reds. That's how I'll get them in my team when I get them red. Like, this team that I've got now is gonna stay as it is. I'm gonna have fun on the game. I'm gonna play 3-5-2, and then if I get a Team of the Season red, I don't know, Red Son, I'll integrate him into the team somehow, like take Ronaldo out or somebody like that. Like that's how I'll do it now. Like the game is becoming the best part of the game now. So I've used my coins to have fun. I wanted to try David Ginola out. I didn't want to pay 1.5 million at the time when I wanted to try him out. So we used 300k now. Look, this is why I wanted good attackers on the wings. See how Ginola came in there and he hit it with his left foot? If I had Roberto Carlos in that situation, who would usually play on the left mid spot, he wouldn't be able to do that. I'd have to run wide, I'd have to do something. That's what I can do now with these guys. They're not very good defensively. They get back and they sit back in position, which is nice. But it's more about the attack, like the width. I've got 5 players at one time coming forward. I've got Joao Cancelo and McKennie sitting so deep, and my 3 centre-backs which ain't moving, which is very, very nice. Good formation to use. It's very, very fun formation. I think this guy, he's out of here, he quits. But yeah, I love it. It's so good. It's enjoyable. I can score loads of goals. I can see loads of goals. But it's FIFA at the end of the day. We're here to have fun. I'm not here to sit back, drop back, and just defend a 1-0 lead. It's boring. Like, I want to have fun on the game. So I'm using the players who I want to have fun on the game with. I wish I had a full untradeable team, but I don't. I put in Roy Keane and David Beckham icon card that I did that I didn't want to really put in, but I put them in for Puskas because I was like, let's get a big player, let's get a marquee player for this team. Got Wayne Rooney here. Wayne Rooney doesn't miss these chances in the box, I'm telling you, man. Big Wayne Rooney, he's so underrated. He's like 350k. He's so good. People always go onto this game and look at this, cheese. Every time people try and do this run from kickoff now, what is with this? I hate it. EA Sports, get it out here. But watch what I do with Ronaldo here. If I had like I've been telling you, if I had Roberto Carlos, I ain't doing this. Oh, CR7, man. CR7, man. He's doing that. Roberto Carlos, I have to run down the wing and cross it in. I ain't scoring that goal with Roberto Carlos. That's what I want. What was I saying before? I can't remember, but those 3 defenders at the back, they're good enough. They sit there, 2 midfielders, and then all that attack basically at the front. Nice little intricate plays. We like that sort of stuff because I want to have fun on this game now. I don't want to sit back. No 1-0 leads. It's boring. Why would... It's not real football. It's my ultimate team. EA Sports, take chemistry out of the game. I want to play my ultimate team, man. Ronaldo getting in there again. I ain't doing that with Roberto Carlos, I told you. He's there again, CR7. Gold CR7. I wish I could afford the Team of the Season one, but I ain't going to be able to do that. Impossible for me. Impossible. It's like 3.5 million. Not a chance, man. Cool version's good enough for me. 95k. Easy. But yeah, I'm going to play Foot Champs again this week. Everyone's hoping for that Neymar. No one's going to get that Neymar, but you believe me, someone who finishes with 5 wins will get Neymar. That guy should have scored there with Aubameyang, completely outdid me. But this is where we get the counter attack on. McKennie to Rooney. Rooney back to McKennie. And then Ginola is going to sprint down the wing. That's what we love to see. Nice pacey. Doing a little bit of dib-dab there. And back to Ginola. Back to Best. Best plays into Rooney. And Rooney scores again. The keeper should have saved that though, to be fair. That was pretty poor from Mendy. But yeah, we'll see what this brings. And this is what I've been trying out recently. This is a good tip for you guys on corners. Look how I'm using Sergio Ramos there now, so he goes to him. But I timed the header, and my God, I timed the header, and I've been trying it a lot, and it's been working a lot. So try and time your headers up from corners. They fly in. I'm like, wow, did you see that? So I've been trying that. So every time on corners now, I'm going to time those headers, man. I don't usually time shots. To get really good at the game, you need to time shots, but I timed the header perfectly. And I'm definitely going to do that all the time now because it's very, very viable. I think CR7 gets another goal here. Yeah, brilliant stuff from CR7. I think this guy is out. And I think that is the last gameplay of the team. Puskas didn't really do much. Scored a couple of goals. But the goals were all spread out. That's what I want. Oh no, there's one more game. I didn't realise. This, for some strange reason, you'll see, because I have the player names on like the screen, because I like to know who I'm controlling. This guy's Fernando Torres kept coming up as Carlos Alberto. It's Fernando Torres, but they kept saying Carlos Alberto for the team now. I pointed out to you when he goes past him. But this is so strange. I've never seen that before. Look, Carlos Alberto. What's going on? I'm like, who is this? Who is Carlos Alberto? Who is this guy? And then when I look in the menus, it's Fernando Torres. I don't know what's going on there. It's crazy stuff, man. Crazy stuff from EA. Yet again, Carlos Alberto there, but it's Fernando Torres. Maybe he felt like having a name change just for that one game. You know, look at this chance here from Puskas. Into best. Man, I've got to score that, man. How crazy is that, man? That a guy can just block that. I've completely outdone him, but a guy can just block that. The guy that he's not even controlling can just block that, and it's like crazy. Carlos Alberto running through here. Carlos Alberto scores a goal. I think I should have blocked that. I was in the way of that, but the game doesn't think so. 3-0 down, 73rd minute in this game. Puskas delivers. Big time. I needed that. Completely outdone him. Absolutely fantastic stuff from Puskas. That's what you'd love to see. Sammy Eto'o. This guy, Sammy Eto'o, kept coming back on defense, and he was so annoying. Like, is this guy Prime Makalele? What are you doing? You're never going to do that in your life. But as you'll see here, I'm on the charge. Once I get 1 goal, I want 2 goals. Then I want 3 goals. And then 4, then 5, then 6. Why are you doing that, computer? We don't want to open and disconnect. My computer is basically telling me that it's disconnected. It's disconnected from the internet. But it's not, it's clearly on. Puskas there. I should have scored there. Puskas should have scored there. But then we come back, we play it along, back to Puskas. Nice double goal from Puskas. This is the 80th minute. You watch now, this guy starts to waste time. Watch him, that's why I've left it in. He starts to waste time, so I go on team press. He knows I'm on the charge, and he bottles it. Back to Rooney, goal for best. Let's go, 3-3, we've pulled it back. We've pulled it back. Crazy stuff here. This guy can't believe what's just happened. He can't believe it. And I'm like, yeah, baby, we're going to get this winner. We don't get the winner, I'm telling you what, we don't get the winner. Because my team sometimes lacks mentality. No, I'm joking. But yeah, these Division rival games were quite tough. I'm only in Division 2, but I'm only Division 2 because I want to stay in Division 2. I don't want to get it promoted. They're fun. These games are fun. I lose games, I win games, I score a lot of goals. I can see goals. Man, I should have scored. I should have shot with Puskas there. But yeah, I want to concede. I can see goals. I score a lot of goals. I don't want to like go into a game of like champs every game. Champs. This guy's Fofana scores again. Devastated. I'll lose the game there. What a shame. I won't get back from 3-0 down and all that for nothing. Pretty much I still lose, but yeah, I want to stay in Division 2. I don't want to go any higher because I don't want to be a competitive player. I want to be a player just having fun on the game. I don't want to do anything, earn money from the game. I don't want to do anything like that. And yet again, maybe I should shoot with Puskas there. But when I look back on my own gameplay, I always think to myself, why didn't I do this? So I think that makes me a better player. For some reason, I'm not pulling the trigger with Puskas. He's got really good shooting. I'm not pulling the trigger with him, and I should. Carlos Alberto getting tackled there by Rio Ferdinand. Carlos Alberto is going to be a meme on this channel, I'm telling you. I don't know why his name is Carlos Alberto. I've never seen that before. I think I'll leave the stats in here. My XG was better than his XG. We both had 6 shots. He had a 2.7 expected goals. He scored 4 goals. I had a 3.8. Crazy, man. It's crazy. This guy's got Cruyff. He's on the Puskas. He's got Vieira. This guy was a really good player. But for some reason, he kept wanting to do skill moves at random points. And I'm like, mate, stop doing that. Like, you have got an easy pass on. It's open. And he does a random skill move with Cruyff. Like, maybe he just got Cruyff and he was trying to force... The keeper should have said that. He moved the keeper then. You see that? Maybe he just got Cruyff. So he wanted to try and do more with Cruyff. Because when I first got Puskas, the ball was just going to him. Boom, boom, boom. I wanted to do everything with him. And I lost games because of it. But that's the way it is. When you get a card that you've never used before, that's what you want to do. And this guy quits out of the game. Like, I don't know why. I was 1-0 up. He was still in the game and he quits. Maybe people are doing that now. Just on in Division Rivals. But this is the end of the video. This is the team. This has been your boy Shane 9 to 1, and I'm out, y'all. Peace.